Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Valentine's Day card series. Today I am using the Alleyway Stamps Pick One stamp set, and I'm just picking one of the larger flowers, and I have a piece of gray cardstock. And I'm going to start with the Memento Luxe Sweet Plum ink. These are pigment inks, so they're going to sit on top of the paper, so it's going to take a little bit longer for them to dry. You don't want to rub your hand over it or anything like that because it will smear. But they create really gorgeous colors on top of the paper, so you can use it on different colored papers like gray paper, and the color's not going to change much. So I just stamped that more towards the bottom left-hand side, and then I'm going to go in with the Rosebud ink, and I picked another one of the smaller flowers, and I'm just going to fill in the blank areas, so any parts in that lower left-hand corner that don't have the larger flowers, and I'm going to overlap them a little bit, so it's just going to look like a bunch of flowers. And I'll just keep stamping that until I fill that in. And then I'm going to move on to the Orchid Ink from Avery Elle. And I have these 3 dots here, and I'm just going to stamp those kind of randomly within all of those flowers and just filling in some of that blank space. I really love the combination of these 3 colors on the gray cardstock. It's a little bit of a different look for a Valentine's Day card, but I think it works really well together. Alright, so I'll just add one last one. And then I'm going to go ahead with my sentiment. This also comes from the Alleyway Stamps. And it says, "You make me smile." And I'm stamping this with the Unicorn White ink from Hero Arts. And all of the supplies I do use on this card will be linked below, so if you're interested in checking them out, you can do so there. And then I'm keeping this card really simple, so I just have a white A2 size card base. And I'm going to use some 3D foam squares to pop this up. Now, I didn't let my ink dry completely because I'm impatient when I'm doing this, so I did my best to not move it because I didn't want it to smear. But you're probably going to want to let yours dry before you do this part, or use a heat tool to speed up the drying process. So I'm just covering the back of this completely with my foam squares, and then I'll go ahead and remove all the backs from those. These are the large square foam squares from Best Creation. And this gray piece is 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And then I'll go ahead and line that up and just put that on my white A2 size card base. And then I thought it needed one final touch, so I'm going to take my Viva Decor silver pen and just add some silver pearls randomly within the flowers. And like I've said before, I think this pearl pen is a lot easier to use than the liquid pearls, but it's completely personal preference. And I just like how the gray kind of ties it in with the gray background. And then that will be my finished card for today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you back here next time. Bye!